You're so fine, I can't get you off my mind. Ooh girl, nah nah. Ooh girl, nah nah. Baby girl, don't need to flex. Dance to the rhythm and you do all the rest. Ooh.
Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ndeye Peinda, and in today's video I'm going to give you all of my recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale. I have categories in skincare, makeup, and fragrance. So if you're interested, if you're shopping and you're trying to figure out what you should get, make sure you go ahead and keep on watching. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm going to go in order of products that I have the least in to the biggest category. So I'm going to do fragrance, skincare, and then makeup. So for fragrance, I'm going to start off with a scent that's not necessarily geared towards the fall, but this is a fragrance that I have honestly fallen in love with, that I think anyone who is a lover of floral, sweets, and even warm scents, like, you will love this because it is just so light and so fresh. And that's going to be the Tom Ford Eau de Soleil Blanc. I love this bottle, as you guys can see. Literally, you cannot go wrong with this scent. You can wear this on vacation, you can wear this in the spring, you can wear this in the summer, you can even use this in the fall or in the winter as like the first scent and layer on top of it. So if you're looking for something light and fresh and you just want to smell clean, I definitely recommend this scent. Now, if you're someone where you're more into like the warms, the spicy, the fragrance that I have been loving for the fall right now is By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. Y'all, this is described as being a female and male fragrance, and I can definitely see why. This one is less of a floral, less of a sweet scent, but it just smells so good. It smells homey. It smells like you're in the cabin, in the woods, you're at a chalet. Like, it just smells so good. And if you want something that's like warm but still in the floral family, 10 out of 10 recommend the YSL Libre Intense. I would absolutely add this to your cart. This perfume is so good, and it's the perfect balance of warmth but then also sweet and floral. My favorite combination for sure has been mixing these two together, because I get the warm and spicy from this, but then I get the sweet, subtle warmth from this. The two together is just chef's kiss. And honestly, my number one fragrance recommendation for right now would definitely be the Fenty Eau de Parfum, but they don't have it in stock last time I checked. If they do, I will be linking it down below for you guys. It's what I have on right now. It is so good, and I feel like when I mix these two together, it kind of reminds me of the Fenty Eau de Parfum. So those are the fragrances that I recommend. Of course, I love fragrance, or I've grown to love fragrance. If you guys haven't checked out my video where I first did my first haul, go ahead and check it out. But I have become a lover of fragrance. I know that I like sweet and floral scents, but in the fall and the winter, I like to get a little bit more spicy, a little bit more warm. So those are the warm and spicy scents that I would pick up right now. But that Tom Ford Eau de Toilette is something that I think everyone should have in their collection because it's just so good and fresh. Next, we're going to go ahead and get into skincare products. Now, for my skincare concerns right now in the fall and the winter, I am focused on hydration, moisturizing my skin, and I do have a video coming up with my winter skincare routine. But as far as products that I feel like I've seen a significant difference in my skin this year after trying so many different skincare products, it's going to be one for cleanser, this Caudalie Vino Pure Cleanser. And I don't know if you guys can see from the bottle, but it's literally like, it's right here. So I have completely gone through this. It has salicylic acid in it and organic essential oils, grape water. Salicylic acid is really going to help with that hydration, with that moisture in your skin. But also, if you have like fungal acne, or if you suffer from texture, salicylic acid is a really good ingredient to look for in skincare when it comes to addressing those concerns. So I love this cleanser. Use it every single day. A second thing that is just like a staple in my kit, and all of these products are going to look used and abused because they are, like, I honestly use them almost every single day, so I didn't even get the opportunity to like wipe them down. Literally pulled this from my bathroom. So this is the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant, and y'all, I haven't been using it as much right now because I'm using a chemical exfoliant, but whenever I was not using the chemical exfoliant, this is something that I literally use every single day. If you are someone, let's keep it a buck, right? We didn't all start off with this. We didn't all start off with the Daily Microfoliant. I walked by using the St. Ives Apricot Scrub exfoliator, which everyone is just like, don't use it. Skincare Twitter will drag you for filth if you use it. I'll never forget a day where I woke up and Jackie tweeted like, oh, good morning to everybody except whoever still uses the St. Ives apricot scrub. And I remember sitting there like, I gotta rethink my life's decisions. But that's where I started, because I love that feeling, that texture of just feeling like my skin was getting clean, feeling the exfoliating, like feeling the exfoliation. I liked it. I'm gonna be honest, I liked it. I like feeling like there's something on my face and I'm like scrubbing it away. I know that everyone says now that that's bad. This is like the perfect balance, because this doesn't harm your skin. It's light enough to use every day, but it still does have that texture, so that if you are someone that likes to feel like you're scrubbing your skin a bit and you're getting a really deep clean or a deep exfoliation, you get that feeling from that exfoliant. So 10 out of 10 recommend, especially if you're someone who likes the apricot scrub from St. Ives, or you've used to use it and you feel like you want something that gives you a little bit more than just a cleanser. Definitely start there. Now, for the chemical exfoliant that I've been using, I have been using this every single day. And when I tell y'all it is bomb, I'm literally 75% done with this. It is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. Y'all, it has salicylic acid, which again, I told you guys is really good. It's gonna unclog your pores, unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores, smooths and evens skin tone. It is lightweight, liquid, absorbs quickly. I'll use this every single day. It is so good. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I struggled with texture a few weeks ago, and I'm still trying to get my texture all the way together and get it to where I want it to be. And I noticed a significant difference when I took this out of my skincare routine. This is now a staple. You need to go get this. If it's 20% off, grab it and grab a backup, because I promise you, you're going to love this. Next, I have two serums that I have been trying for the last few weeks, and it's going to be from Glow Recipe. And y'all, I use this Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum every single day. If you are looking for a hydrating serum, you are going to love this. Hyaluronic acid is really, really good, again, for that hydration. It gives you that additional glow into your skin, and honestly, like, I have not been able to put this down. A second serum that I have been loving is the Ceramide Avocado Recovery System serum. I really like this just because ceramides do really good on my skin. Another moisturizer I can definitely recommend is the Pharmacy Ceramide Moisturizer. If I can find it, I will link it down below, but my skin loves ceramide, so I like using that serum particularly at night, and I use the hyaluronic acid serum typically during the morning. And that's going to be it as far as the skincare, because I will link down below my previous videos where I list other skincare pickups that I would suggest you get. All of those recommendations definitely still stand. So everything in this video is just expanding upon the products that I already love and have in my collection. So these are some of the newer items that I definitely recommend you check out. And then the next category is going to be my favorite. Okay, I'm a makeup girl, in case you can't tell. I love makeup, especially complexion. So this is where you're going to really see my recommendations coming through. And I'm going to start with complexion as far as foundations first, because I have the most in that category. I feel like the thing that has been on and popping all of this year has for sure been like skin tints and tinted moisturizers. And these are three of my favorites right now. So one is the Beauty Blender Bounce Worthy or Radiant Skin Tint, the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop, and then the YSL new tinted moisturizer. So I like this one because it's super lightweight, and it literally is like your skin. Like, it is your skin in a bottle, so lightweight. You will not look like or even feel like you have any type of makeup on your face. It is so lightweight. I like the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop one because it has a little bit more coverage. It's still lightweight, but it does also hold up like during the day. Like, I've worn this when I've worn masks and my face was still intact. And then as far as the Beauty Blender one, this is the one that I would say is the most full coverage of the three. So if you are someone where you want something lightweight, you don't want a foundation, but you don't necessarily want something that's like too much like your skin, like you want a little bit more coverage, or you have like some blemishes and things that you want to control, definitely the Beauty Blender one is going to be amazing. But these three skin tints, after the year we've had of skin tint after skin tint, I really enjoy these. So I would 10 out of 10 recommend these. And then with the VIB sale, everything from Sephora you can get up to 20% off depending upon your tier status. I'll leave the information down below as well. But anything that is Sephora collection you can get for 30% off. If you are a lover of foundation, I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to get the best skin ever foundation. It is not a question, it is not a thought, it is not an afterthought, it's not a possibility, it's a mandate. Click the link and add this to your cart. Like, y'all know I love the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's a bit pricier than this, but it's almost the exact same thing. I would definitely consider it to be a dupe. This is skin-like, but it gives you coverage. It's not too hydrating, but it's also not too matte. It's just, in my opinion, one of the best foundations on the market, and it's like $20. So that means with 30% off, it's going to be less than like $16, maybe $15 or $14. It is worth the buy. It is worth the splurge. You will love this foundation. I am in the shade 67P in case you use me as a reference, but I'm telling you right now, this is that girl. She's the one and not the two, okay? And then the last foundation is more of like a full coverage foundation. I have been loving the Huda Beauty foundation. It is so good, and it's actually what I have on right now. If you want something that is full coverage, doesn't have any fragrance, thank God she removed that from the original formula, and something that's gonna last all day, this is the one. This, when I go to shoot my content and I'm shooting for like 8 hours, 9 hours throughout the day, this lasts. So if you are someone that's working in a fast-paced environment, you have to be in person, maybe you're traveling and you want to wear your makeup on the flight, I recommend this foundation. Now, you can't talk about a foundation. Without talking about primers, moisturizers, the thing that really almost like pair up with foundations perfectly. So the first thing that I'm going to be talking about is this moisturizer, and this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It is so thick, so moisturizing, so hydrating, so good, and it pairs well with any foundation that you're going to put on. 10 out of 10 recommend. And then the two other primers, one is going to be if you like a really matte face, and the other is if you're like dewy skin, glass skin. So the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, the one and not the two. This primer has a chokehold on me. This primer is my best friend. This primer consoles me when I am tired. It consoles me when I am sad. It makes me happy on the days where I just feel like I'm overwhelmed. This primer is that girl. Like, I can literally just come in my makeup room, look at the primer, and I get a little instant joy because of how good it is. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you are someone that is oily, if you are someone where your foundation breaks up throughout the day and you're over it, if you are someone that just loves makeup and you love a good primer, the Milk Hydro Grip is that girl. Now, this second product is a Glass Glow Shine Lighter. It's a crystal clear highlighter. I like to use this when I'm applying my skin tints and I want it to look extra hydrated and extra glowy, and I want my skin to look wet. I like to go in with this and even sometimes just mix it directly into the product. So in case you're one of those people where it's just like you're going on vacation, maybe you're going to be in the tropics, Punda Island, okay, and you want to glow, not just glow from the inside, but you want to glow on the outside, I definitely recommend getting this highlighter and like mixing it in with your complexion products. As far as like concealers and cream products, y'all, Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer, again, another product that has me in a chokehold. I've recommended this in my last video, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. I also have a full review of this concealer, but this is my favorite concealer on the market. A close second, a close runner-up is going to be the Rare Beauty Concealer. And again, these are a little bit dirty because, again, these are in my collection, so I literally just grabbed them. I didn't even get them cute or nothing for company, but these concealers, bomb. As far as contour, honestly, the Fenty Beauty Caviar, for me, because of my complexion, is one of the best. Like, I tried the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer today. It did not do what it needed to do. It was super just like, it was more of like shine, but it didn't really have that pigment. Whereas the matchsticks, they have so much pigment, they're creamy, they blend easily, and honestly, you will not regret purchasing it. Another product that I didn't pull that I 10 out of 10 recommend if you are a dark-skinned girl and you wear wigs, and you have lace wigs, lace fronts, lace closures, you need the Fenty Cream Bronzer. I'm gonna put the shade, I think it's Thick something, Thick Mint. I'm gonna put the shade down below in the description box. But let me tell you, my lace used to be so visible because no matter what foundation I put, it just wasn't doing what it needed to do. I didn't realize I needed something a little bit darker. And that bronzer, cream bronzer shade on any lace, if you are someone my complexion, maybe a little darker, maybe a little bit lighter, you will not regret it. And I got put on by a person who did my install. When she used it, I was like, yo, this is literally what I have been missing. So I definitely recommend that cream product as well. The next cream product is this Freck Cheek Slime. I really just like this product, and I feel like if you haven't tried a cream blush, you should try this one or the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. These two blushes are just so gorgeous, so beautiful in their formula. The shade that I have here that I recommend is Jam Sesh. And then from Rare Beauty, I'll put the names of the ones that I recommend. I'm actually wearing one today. I'm wearing a purple one. I don't have the name and the configuration. It's a lot to go grab it, but I promise you I will leave it down below in the description box. And then two powders that I recommend. The Fenty Beauty powder is so good. It is so good, and I feel like not enough people talk about it. This is one of those setting powders, particularly if you're setting underneath your eye, that if you are someone that gets creases or if you're super oily, she's gonna suck it all up, okay? She's gonna do what needs to be done, okay? She gets the job done. And then as far as face powders, the one that is my absolute favorite that I tell everyone that they should get is the Danessa Myricks, what is this called? The Evolution powder. I have the deepest shade in the shade 5, and the reason why I really like this powder is because it's gonna give you coverage, but it's not super mattifying. Like my under eye setting powder is gonna be mattifying, my bronzer contour powder is gonna be mattifying, but my face powder, I still want my skin to look a little bit like skin. I don't want all of the life sucked out of me, and I find that with the Danessa Myricks powder, I get that coverage, I get that setting, but it doesn't take away from my skin looking like skin, and I love that. She's all about skin if you follow her and if you've seen her work. So I definitely recommend that you try that setting powder if you haven't already. And then as far as, one of the cream blushes from Rare Beauty that I recommend is Love. I had it here, so I knew I loved the formula. I was like, why didn't I pull all of them out? It's because I only pulled out one. And then as far as eye products, for brows, I'm gonna give you a few things. So one, the Benefit Cosmetics Benefit Brow, and then the Kosas Brow Pop. And then the, y'all, I use this so much it doesn't even have the wraparound around it. I'll put it in the description, but this is like a clear or a colored brow gel. These products on your brows, all you need. Now, if you're trying to choose between the Kosas and the Benefit one is more of a precise precision tip pencil, whereas the Kosas is a bit thicker. So the Kosas one looks like this. And then the Benefit one looks like this. So Benefit is definitely more precise, it's thinner. So if you want like brow-like strokes, I would definitely recommend that brow pencil. But if you're someone where you want more of like, I don't want to say bushy, but more like hairy, natural hair-like brows, definitely the Kosas one you'll love. No matter what though, this Benefit brow gel is so good because it almost has like hair fibers that when you set your brows, if you're someone that went a little overboard with the pencil or your brows are laying too flat, that brow gel will literally bring them right back to life and make it look like your brows grew like that. Second product from Kosas, their mascara. I don't have like super dramatic lashes. My lashes are very baby, very tiny, very much given adolescent, okay? So most mascaras don't do much for me. The Kosas one makes it look like my lashes are teenagers. Makes it look like my lashes are going through puberty. They give me something that no other mascara does, so I really like that. Let me not say no other mascara because I did try one today that's not available in Sephora that I do love, but it's very rare for me to find a mascara and feel like, yo, this is worth more than $5, right? Because I wear lashes anyway, like strip lashes, but that Kosas one, if there's a day where I don't want to wear strip lashes, I know I can go in with that one and get that extra volume. As far as eyeliners, you guys know I've always been a fan of the Marc Jacobs eyeliners, but I feel like Marc Jacobs is no longer sold in Sephora, or they're kind of like going through a revamp. But y'all, the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencils, 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm actually wearing it now. It's the purple underneath my eyes. It is so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. It's creamy, it's pigmented, it doesn't irritate my eyes, and I have sensitive eyes, so 10 out of 10 recommend. I can only say that a few more times. And then as far as lash glue, the Duo Strip Lash Glue, I really recommend if you are someone that has sensitive eyes because there's no formaldehyde in it. I didn't recognize that for a while. I kept getting eye infections because I was allergic to the formaldehyde that was in most lash glues, whereas that Duo Strip Glue doesn't have it. It is found at Sephora, so I would definitely pick it up. And then as far as lip products, I love lip products, so I really cannot recommend like just one. I think you should definitely try out the Giorgio Armani Lip Power lipstick. Urban Decay's lipsticks is amazing. Pat McGrath has some amazing lip glosses. Like honestly, with lip products, I could probably tell you to try every brand in Sephora, but what I will say is that the 3 that I have used consistently over and over and over and over again are the Fenty Gloss Bombs and the Fenty Cream Lipsticks. The combination that had me in a chokehold for a minute was Honey Waffles with Cookie Jar. And then if you are a dark skinned girl, you need Diamond Milk. I recommend Diamond Milk to everybody, okay? Diamond Milk, I have it on right now. You need Diamond Milk. I know that it looks silvery and shiny and it seems like it wouldn't work, but I'm telling you it would, and it is so good. All right guys, that is going to be it for my video. I wanted it to be concise, to the point, give you my recommendations so you can go and shop, so you can go and spend your coin in a responsible way. I'm gonna put the dates of the sale as well as the percentage off depending upon your tier status in the description bar. You can get up to 20% off of anything from Sephora, and then up to 30% off of anything that is Sephora collection from now until November 15th. November 15th, I believe, is the last date that you can shop. So definitely make sure you add things to your cart. Definitely make sure you take advantage of the sale because it only happens, I believe, twice a year. And I will also leave a link for you to sign up to be a beauty insider in case you are not one, but you still want to be able to sign up so you can at minimum get 10% off. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you are able to find a product that I recommended that you enjoy. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've seen any of your favorites, or also just let me know what you plan on picking up. I'll also leave the playlist here of all of my recommendations from all of the VIB sales that I've done in the past, so that if you're just really trying to do a deep dive, you can see some of the products I mentioned there as well that were not in today's video. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll also see you next time. Bye.
Baby girl, you're so fine. I can't get you off my mind, ooh girl.